So I might try these Lay's with the pretzels. Sometimes I try the Cheetos with the muffins, the little small ones. I did the peach with the seltzer water and the seltzer water and the blue Gatorade. Sometimes I did like a lemonade with the chocolate milk. So it's the how did they come up with lemonade chocolate ice cream? Is by mixing the Oberweis lemonade with the True Milk chocolate cold milk. You see, so sometimes people will be like, you have to be on the intel for that to become a trend. When people start seeing, they don't see how it becomes a trend because they don't know how it originated. When they say that it's God, because they were saying that it was nasty, but they didn't know how many jobs I worked related to those connections of collaboration things. How many things that I used to buy from the grocery store, and how much things that I used to combine that were in front of me in the same store of my collection of my Jewel Osco and my Aldi, because you could go to a store and they could try to put a lot of information in arrangement, but it's how it relates to my human emotion and the time frame when I build the collection of those locations and that organization, and I relate it to my selection of things that would be a thousand things could steal my identity from a Best Buy and a Jewel Law School, because they could just put something in Target that took me years to discover it, but they do it in a way that tries to see in secret and say that I can't record it. Because when I put my desktop at the end of the year with my Nintendo Switch, then I put my tablet at the beginning of the year, and one Jewel Law School was at the end of the month, and then one Audi was at the beginning of the month. But the arrangement of things doesn't hit me emotionally anymore when someone tries to evict me from my apartment and try to give me a whole bunch of stuff and say that they're trying to stop me from having emotional growth, for my weight to be lost, because they got jealous and angry when I had my apartment and I was keeping it in order, and they called the police with white guns and deleted my 300,000 Microsoft videos, because they claimed when they locked me in a psych ward, they were trying to get the best of me, and they did exist. And my behavior was not because they said that I can't reinstate my apartment, because they say that the Latinos there were saying that I was already getting attacked before them. So it wasn't even about them. It was about the people who were trying to secure themselves to attack me again, because they claimed that they wanted to destroy and get the best of me, because other people couldn't compete with them at a time. They said they wanted the law with the courtroom that they were in secret when the coronavirus, when Kobe died, even after I was already getting attacked. And at the time they didn't exist in 2001, before 2012, in the 90s, before 2004, before they even came in the fourth year of 2020 at a age, third age above 2019 would be even and odd. What is the number for three? It will be a triangle. An odd triangle and an even square would be a circular triangle, would be the dynamics of paper geometry and mathematics off of paper and outside of screen. That can mean completely, geometry could mean something completely different in the arrangement of things in real life. Outside of a location arrangement could mean something different than a placement of things related to the organization of how someone might try to express themselves, and off of something they try to put a boundary around me, claiming you were safe the whole time when the boy was locked in the psych hospital and got into gang fights, because you claimed that you wanted to be seen for something in secret that you were hiding, saying that you don't exist at a time. You claim you were offended at someone's video because it exposed you, and you weren't able to tell people that you were going to continue to try to call the police and hide in secret, saying when the boy said I'm a man and in his video, you thought that you were going to say it was you, in identity theft and full of lies and deceit. So sometimes when it's God, I know that recordings can make a big difference on the security of people and who accesses people at a time frame. When someone says, oh, I see, because it doesn't matter how, but someone might try to record someone and say, oh, I want to be beautiful, I want to show my face, but sometimes you have to have people on your team to see certain things that people might not look as good to a different tribe. But a black person might play soccer better than a white person, even though it's not his main sport. So when you put NHL and MLB beginning of the decade of 30 years and beginning of the year of 4 years of the NFL and the NBA at a different side, you might mention the October-September transition, a 23-32 transition, a 33-2012 transition, December of a 24th year, and you might even mention a 25-16 transition from July of the fourth year would also be the 20th, or the plural fourth year would be the plurals of whatever. When I change the motion of my video, could be like a screen recording, and then the transaction of that line of account and thought frame could be edited in a video to mean something differently from the pattern of some people who try to claim they're intelligent enough to steal people's identity, and they can't fight back through the basics of American institution and the allowance of someone trying to commit a terrorist attack, saying that people can't compensate themselves for their American history and the funds that people got by trying to scam people and make organized videos that were very intelligent, when they wouldn't show people the connection of how they say that they think it's them recording, because they do exist trying to scam people. When the boy, you could have 1,000 YouTube videos and still be a scammer, but when young man can make a video from what he really believes. So some people could be the biggest phonies and say that they're Americans, but they're really just trying to scam people, because some real American could speak from a clear mind and in the presence of something that might relate. When someone tries to hide and say the boy lost it because he was 8 years old in 99 when he had his first apartment, when 15, when these old people, 40-year-old, were attacking him in 2012 before they try to return after 2024, after 8/24, before Kobe died 2001, before these people existed. Google 1,000 videos of Microsoft trying to steal my identity and the arrangement of making new products that other people can't compete, saying that the boy can't put a milestone in his life of something, that an object or some time frame that makes a connection of reality, because someone could just delete a video and say that they can continue harassing people in secret because their reality is not real.